cute. Looks like the berries growing today. We have two kinds of berries, those on cones and those on leaves. That's where we did the setup today. Right here, sitting on this spot, right there. Took some pictures on the blankets, leaning back. Got a dual screen there and a dual screen there. And this thing should be playing music for us. I don't know why it isn't. Let's fix that. PlayStation 2. Pretty lights. Bliss collection. Whoops. Noisy. Pretty. Renaissance music is welcome. We have paper crafts upon entry. Some cookbooks. Some traveler's books for adventure. The outside, a squirrel ate the bear claw that strange gentleman brought me at midnight. The awards. The Fallout section, the ancient picture section, my scouting and design notes from when I was alone, thinking I was in the military and stuff. I pretty much was, yeah. Mama kept saying, you want to volunteer, you want to volunteer? So I volunteered. No paperwork required. You know what they say, just be a good person. And war stuff, that's all the war stuff we got in our military. I'll fill that out soon. Some of my favorite movies. My Rick and Morty section. A new calendar I got. The pens I got from Twitter. Yeah, Silicon Valley, one of my favorite shows. It's a really good one. I watched most of it with Alex. Some more movies, coloring books, and interesting childhood stuff. Here's the Blu-ray player with a keyboard galore. The PlayStation 3 also plays Blu-rays and nothing else. Maybe we'll put some Katamari Damacy one of these days. The modem and router, Wi-Fi. System is Acre Input 760 on Spectrum Setup 89. Even more movies. Sci-fi, mostly Asimov and Card. Anything dealing with giant lizards you find in here. And the Wheel of Time series. I've got a little pen container. I like to leave little apples and pens and paper everywhere. That way it's easy. This right here is super thin. Super thin. Only me can fit through. And once we get in, we've got my Japanese section with a bubblegum labeler. I used to have a real one of these, but it went missing or broke or some shit. Game Boy stuff. DS stuff. Whoa. That's my PC Engine Mini. I don't have a PC Engine Mini. I just have a charger for it. It confuses me. Maybe it was one of my first deaths and regressions. My DIN section, Blu-ray and CDs, burned blank, that kind of thing. The Crazy Monkey monolith section, which meters and moderates our own interactions in my world. Stand up, Thorina. I call her Thorina, I don't know her freaking name. My entire collection of my index card notes. I think I might have more elsewhere. A little spot, my anime girl, to match the pink in the trees, but it rained recently, so the pink went away. I've got like, I used to have crayons up here, but they all went missing. I think they melted in the heat. Some paper, pair of socks, just in case, in the purple spot. More kitty stuff. This is mostly kitty cat related. About keeping pets. And, I think there's a kitty cat in this one too. Oh, there are my lighters. I've been looking for these. And some art easels. Some more purple themed t-shirts. And kitty cats. No, these two are kitty cats. They belong on the kitty cat shelf. Although it used to be the kitty cat bookcase. I just ran out of kitty cat stuff. One of these days, Ethel, one of these days. I've got some yarn and beads and string. We're making little cloth bracelets and stuff. A little sneak spot for some more clothes that Mama can't steal all at once. I hide them everywhere. She doesn't run off with them and try washing. And that old speaker was so hard to use. And this thing also, all I wanted to do was order food for like $15 a plate. Not 15, $50 plate. Yeah. Language section. This is a knife I used to save my life from appliances that were malfunctioning. And every time someone turned on the appliance, there would be a surge of energy that would cause an explosion in their skull or something, and they'd magically reappear unhindered and unhurt. I know you're wondering about the treasure chest. It's nothing special though. Just some drawing pencils. And my serious fantasy section. This is a serious fantasy section. Hey, what's this doing here? Should be in the sci-fi section. I'll get that later. Some parts, like all this right here, the boxes are empty. They don't represent anything in our unit, and the arms are cool to do to a VESO monitor and a desk. So we're just gonna get rid of those. I'm gonna sell these arms for like maybe 100, 150 each. Yeah, 125 would be a good compromise since they're expensive and really hard to ship and order. I've got some accessory cables. As you can see, like way back there, I got the audio cables. Here I've got the base and Ethernet cables, and over in the kitchen right there, I've got the power cables hanging by the shirts. And so over here, yet more movies. The top shelf is all my Japanese homework and Japanese anime and manga. That's all I got, just like 5 issues of Shonen Jump. They didn't ship me the whole thing. I've got some like pleasure balls, no giggling, to do like this kind of thing. More burned discs. I have to really organize this shelf soon. And like that's my arts and crafts for like wood and metal working. More like tinkering, it's nothing serious. No lathe or anything, no bandsaw. My favorite book, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, about a college-age kid who's really cool and stuff. I haven't read these. I didn't like the start of Earth Awakens, Earth Afire, Earth Unaware series. Like, it didn't really jive with me. They were talking mostly about genetic drift and like sex trades on ships, where they would trade people to have like rape sessions with them and tell them it would lead to family or position. That almost never happens. They're just treated as like disposable condoms. My second favorite book, Strange Planet, which has the notoriety of being written in during the war. One day I'll explain the math in this to you. For like curing the common cold with microcellular biology. And used to be more here, but we gave away our Marvel collection to Goodwill just to like decrease the level of violence in the house. Whoop. Replaced the lock recently. Put this in the mechanical pig drawer. That's the mechanical pig. Whoops. The fruity cereal. We've got the brown container section and the green section. And I just set up this greenie calendar today. It's left in June when my abortion happened. Even though I'm a male, I had kids and they were aborted. Got some cleaning supplies down here. Rita's toys. I need to give those to her for her daughters. Just a little bit of trash. The map table where we do all our mapping and stuff. It's got like a map of campus. It's got like a map of the metros and like it's got like maps of like all the different nearby cities and stuff. And just like silly stuff just like that. And I used to have like a homemade map that I made, but it's gone now. Another DS in case you need to transport. This bookshelf here has hard drive computer parts and like Geek Squad stuff. And there's the umbrella for limiting the blue lights. We've got white lights, we've got green lights, and cooking pots up there. This is the orange section. It's right by the green section because they're cutie pie friends with brown. The kitchen is a super power zone now. It's got like orange snacks, orange sweets. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Goldfish are magic too. And I like to put Mentos here and there. I've got my almusa grill that I make eggs with and sometimes steaks. And down here is where I keep my containers and pots, and there's also some in there for that. Never touch the switches, we just leave the lights on at all times. And the rest is just knickknacks, I guess. TeamSpeak headphone, I need a new one of those. Some more pens, Purple Hearts from the war. We were expected to buy our own medals. I couldn't afford medals, so I got stamps instead. But I'm jail. That's where we put like non-conservative, like destructive, violent media. And this is my motherboard cabinet. It's got just motherboards and breadboards and main boards. And down here I've got some comic books, some paper to take notes, more lights, and some black and white snacks. And the rainbow corner just has Nintendos in it and a piano. Black and white and rainbow. Those are my two favorite spectrums other than the red spectrum, the brown spectrum, and the green spectrum. I'm not too much of a fan of other spectrums because I haven't studied them and they're not like extremely common. Tape that up. Yeah, new locks and stuff. This place is a dump. And out here we've got the little officers. The water heater and some cups if you want to make tea or test the water. And out here we've got Mama's closet where I put stuff I have no fucking interest in. I just toss the fuck out. And she always like brings it back like a fetch dog. It's funny. like a Labrador retriever or something. Yeah, cutie pie. No washing machine. It makes my clothes clean and not get sludged and slimed by water. No dishwasher means the same for my dishes. I just wash by hand. or with the wipes if I need to. And that's me. We got the map here for the mat. And when you get all the way down here, this is me. That's a cliff. Cars drive over it regularly and crash to their doom. And that's my parking spot. No car as of yet, but maybe for Christmas I'll get a car or a computer if Mama really loves me. I don't have anything in my map room window. And that's what it looks like from down here. Just like no idea what's in there, huh, folks?